Alright guys, so you might be looking at the two cars behind me wondering what the hell is going on. Why is there stock wheels on the Raptor? Why are the Enkies on the Ranger? And more importantly, where the bloody hell have the KMCs gone? Well, after getting hassled time and time again by the cops, it was time to get rid of the KMCs. Even after putting flares on the car, the KMCs still hung a long way out the guards. So I decided to sell them for something a little bit more sensible. The Enkies that were on the Raptor that was supplied to us by the guys in Auto Technic Wheels in Sydney are the perfect fit for the Ranger. They're a 17x9 and a plus 25 offset, and with the flares and the 35s, they sit dead flush. So that left me scratching my head with what wheels to put on the Raptor, because let's face it, these aren't gonna cut it. And more importantly, try and convince the boys as to why I thought they were the best possible choice for the Raptor. Let's see how we go. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon. See you, man. Thank you. Have a good week, hey? All right, I'm just leaving. Let me lose that for you. Available on our website, mind you, fabulousfab.com.au. Fabby air fresheners, available in Fabby Fresh and Fabby Fashion. Get one today. You're welcome, Zach. All right, so I'm just leaving any smash repairs. I've been eyeing off some new wheels for the Raptor, and I was driving past and the boys had one out the front with the exact wheels that I'd been looking at. So I thought, bugger it, I'll stop in. Hey, what is your plan with the Raptor out the front? We're gonna put 17s and 35s on it. Sweet. Are the other wheels for sale? Absolutely they are. I was like, all right, well, in that case then, can I make you an offer on them? Did some deals, shook some hands. Now I'm on my way back to the workshop to see the boys, and I'm curious to know what they think of them. These wheels are pretty polarizing. You either love them or hate them. I'm loving them. Well, let's see how this goes. Call Paul from TikToks.
Calling Paul from TikToks.
Hey, Paulie from TikTok here.
Yo, hey, I'm just on my way down the driveway with my new wheels. Can you grab Zach from marketing and a camera? Yeah, I got new wheels. Grab Zach from marketing and a camera, and I'll meet you at the front. I want to know what you think.
Oi, bro, put this mic on. We need to go downstairs.
So, obviously we needed new wheels for the Raptor. What do you think?
Aren't they the same
What do you
wheels?
mean? They're the factory beadlock wheels.
Do they come in a flatter offset?
Well, I mean, I thought they were all right. I actually think that they are a slightly more aggressive offset than the factory ones, than these ones. I could be wrong, but I think.
It looks weird. Am I supposed to act stuck? I don't.
Do you actually not like them?
No.
Look, come look.
People take these off, right?
Yeah, I know, and I'm glad they do, because that means then I get to buy them.
Are they smaller than a factory wheel?
No, they're not smaller. What do you think from over there? Well, I mean, I can't take them back, so what do we do now?
I don't know. Yeah, look.
Trust me, I have a plan, trust me.
Yeah.
I gotta get something happening real fast. And this is what I've ended up choosing. The Ford Ranger Raptor OEM factory option beadlock compatible wheel, and now I'm gonna tell you why. So one thing you might have noticed that I just said was that these wheels are advertised as beadlock compatible. Now what I didn't realise until after a conversation with one of my boys at work was that you have to purchase a separate part from Ford to make these wheels an actual beadlock ring. So I guess it was time to jump in the car and head back to Motorama again. If you followed us for a little while, you know that my last visit here was frightfully expensive when we had to buy a new mid-pipe after Zach got me to cut the one that was on the car into a million tiny pieces. But we've actually got something fun to get this time. Let's go inside and see how much it's going to cost. Look at this, Paulie. Performance parts. Thank you, guys. Bye. I'm amped, Paulie. So after a couple of conversations with Nelson and Tom from Brian Burt, we managed to track down a part number for the factory beadlock ring. Surprisingly, they had sets in Australia available for purchase straight away. So what they come with is a mounting hardware, as you can see here. Not really sure how this will work just yet, but we're going to figure it out. Oof. And the new beadlock ring. Now that we've got the beadlock ring, we've got the beadlock compatible wheels, we've got the mounting hardware, surely that there's nothing else that we need to make this happen, right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull this ring off, just have a quick check, make sure this all works together. Then we're gonna jump in the car, we're gonna call Custom Wheelhouse, get some tire pressure sensors, fit some tires. Hopefully we can get some tires on these wheels by the end of the day and we can show you what they look like together. So the factory mounting hardware to hold this dress ring on are a Torx bit, and they are a T45. So first step is to undo all of these with a breaker bar, get the rattle gun on, pull them out, and then we'll see if we can get this machined ring on. All right, so factory dress ring off, I suppose you could call it. So you can see here now that the tire is beaded behind the edge of the rim. Now, I have very, very limited knowledge on this, I will admit, which is why we're going to see Chris from Custom Wheelhouse, but I think what should happen next is that we pop the tire up onto the outside of the bead, and then this ring will sit down over it, like that, and we'll sort of like bolt down onto the tire, and then we will use the new mounting hardware, like that. And then I guess what we'll do is we'll go and torque the whole ring down, but like I said, once we see Chris, he'll know far more than we do. Let's get in the car. Call Chris Custom Wheelhouse.
Calling Chris Custom Wheelhouse.
Hey, mate.
Good morning, how are you?
Next question.
I'm on my way up to see you, is that okay?
Yeah, all good.
All right, thank you.
All right, see you soon.
See ya, bye. All right, so by the sounds of it, we're taking coffee for Chris.
I think so.
And a big warm hug. Let's go Motorama.
Yep.
Again. All right, what'd you get? Tire pressure monitoring sensors. I think that's what that stands for. TPMS, that says. Now, you might be wondering how much the bead locks were. So I paid $2 secondhand for the rims and tires, which I think is pretty reasonable. That's about what I expected to pay for them. Then after securing the rims and tires, we had to buy the beadlock ring accessory separate from Ford itself, and that was around about $500 per ring. So I sold the KMCs for $3.5 grand thinking I was really clever.
Yeah.
Now we've spent $2 on rims and tires, $2 on beadlock rings, and another, I think, 1,000 or 1,500 with Chris today on some 35s and fitting and stuff. So it's been an expensive exercise. So that's the main reason for this episode, is to let you guys know. And more importantly, drop a comment below. If you knew this when you bought your car from the dealership, please let me know.
Yeah.
I bought this car secondhand, so I didn't get to option it all up from Ford, but I would like to know, if you went to Ford and you optioned up the beadlock compatible wheels, did they let you know that the beadlock rings would be extra? Wherever you're from, drop a comment below, let us know what your dealership told you when you bought the car brand new. We're really interested. Yeah. Let's go see Chris. Hell yeah. Hey. All right, so, that obviously, this is sick.
That's us.
What do you think?
Yeah, that looks sick. Factory beadlocks.
So tell me, because these don't have any like knurling on the back,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter?
Like the way that Ford's designed this is that, like that's an extra bit to hold down between.
Right, I understand, okay.
Yeah, so that fits.
Yep. Considering these things were $500 each, how do you think these would perform off-road compared to a traditional like KMC beadlock? You think they'll be fine?
Yeah, much of a muchness.
Sick.
Yeah. We'll soon find out. Won't
Honestly, not that I'm ever going to treat them like that.
Why not? These are street legal, aren't they? Factory Ford.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, I bought it like that.
Oh, they look... Yeah, that's how I picked it up from the dealership. Duh.
What's the torque setting?
FT?
Yeah, cool. How many ugga-duggas you want?
Or however many you reckon we need to keep it on there. This tyre makes a massive difference to the overall appeal of everything. And I don't think we've covered that yet. So we've chosen Kenda Cleaver RT. I wanted something that had a smoother sidewall. I don't know. What I really wanted was the whole reason for everything that we've done here is I love the look of an American trophy truck, Baja, desert, pre-runner, and I was trying my hardest to replicate that. So I don't know. Let us know if you think we've nailed it. Let us know if you can get me some BF Goodrich Baja, what are they? The sand terrain jobbies that are like fully illegal in Australia.
Oh, the race tyres.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted. I think these are a good compromise. These are a good looking tyre.
They definitely are.
Yeah,
Tall and narrow.
yeah.
Nice and skinny for you?
Yeah, bro, they look fucking mad. I can't wait for Zach to see these. If I haven't changed his mind, have I changed your mind, Paul?
Yeah.
I've heard Zach's got something up his sleeve for me. I have no idea what it is yet. Oi! Finally! I didn't think we were going to get that. $2,000 on beadlock rings and I get excited about 3 free stickers. Oh, there's instructions in this one too.
All right, here we go. Oh, you could have got orange ones.
Odd? Orange? That would
Raptor
be
beadlock wheel trim ring, orange.
That's cool. If you've got some other ideas on what you think we should do with the Raptor to make it look more like something you would see stateside, sing out, let me know. What's its torque settings, you reckon?
15 Newton meters.
15?
It's like half an ugga-dugger. Yeah. That's just the ugg, not the dugger.
Sheesh. I hope we're the first people in Australia to do this, and I hope that we start a trend, and I hope that I've made it easier for everybody. All right, so you might be wondering how I plan on fitting a 35-inch tall tyre on the Raptor with seemingly no lift. Now, if you've watched any of our old episodes, you'd know that we've been to Custom Wheelhouse before, and the reason I can fit these wheels and tyres on this car is due to the perch collar that Chris has supplied for us. Basically, what happens is you've got your Fox shock here. The spring seat usually sits down here. With the Custom Wheelhouse collar, you knock the seat off and then you add this little piece in there, knock that one down, knock that one back, reassemble the shock, job done. And then that gives you about 40 mil lift, which means you can run a 35-inch tyre with no scrubbing. Now, I had the 17x9, I think they were plus 25 Ankies on this, and they didn't touch at all. Obviously, I've got me in a guards out at the moment because we're still in the middle of filming the mid-pipe episode. Yes, it is actually happening. So basically, if you're looking to fit a 35-inch tyre on your Raptor, regardless of the rim you're running, jump onto our website, fabulousfab.com.au, purchase yourself a set of Custom Wheelhouse perch collars, and then either we can send you to a trusted installer or you can find someone local to you. Now remember, just like the beadlock situation, always check with your local laws and authorities and regulations to make sure that the mods you're doing to your car are all legal. I think it looks cool, dude. Bitchin'. Australia's first. I'll just spin that one around. There's no way the tailgate's going to close like that, is there?
Not like
Imagine if it smashed my back window. Whoops. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, that is never coming. So, one thing we probably should talk about, Paulie, is I'm positive you're going to be sitting at home and going, Fabby, this is all well and good. Where is the fucking mid-pipe episode?
Is there such thing as a mid-pipe? What are you
Trust
doing?
me, it actually exists. I promise, I swear on oath that it actually exists. We've got the full exhaust system on this car right now. I understand that it's taken a very long time, but we are delivering the very best exhaust on the market. So it is what it is, unfortunately. Give you a little Easter egg. We have been working with the guys from Bow Desert Exhaust on this. The entire system has been manufactured completely in Australia. The mufflers, the valves, everything has been remade. It's got the best cats in it, the best mufflers, the best valves, V8 supercar technology, anti-drone technology. It is the best exhaust on the market, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. No, honestly though, like, and that's why it sort of has taken so long. In that time as well, somebody might have broken the diff. I'm not going to name names. You know, these things happen. So we are in the middle of filming the mid-pipe episode. Considering we've taken this long to bring the exhaust to market, like by the time the mid-pipe episode comes out, it will be exactly 12 months to the day, we hope, that the last mid-pipe episode aired, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we were like, well, if we've taken this long, we need to be delivering the best possible product with the best possible explanation. So the YouTube episode that we've been working on is probably Zach's Mona Lisa, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
There are a ton of really cool parts in it. You know, we've obviously got back-to-back dyno testing of the stock exhaust and our exhaust, whether you get any performance gain from just running the mid-pipe only. We've got a heap of really good sound clips coming as well. We got Jamie from Boat Desert Exhaust coming in to completely go through everything that he's done and get into detail on the mad scientist part of it. We'll obviously have pricing, availability, all of it. It's all going to be covered. So all things being well, 26th of November.
Yes, sir.
Give or take a couple of days at most.
Yeah.
Zach's probably going to be really unhappy with me about this, but should we give him a little sneak peek?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Let's go show Zach. I cannot wait to show him. I hope he's as amped as we are. You know what? Too bad if he's not. Stop.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Nah, fuck.
What do you think?
I liked them.
Yes. We got him. Oh, they're sick, hey?
Yeah, that makes a world of difference. Man, standard, they look so bad. These tyres look really cool.
Right?
They're very cool.
So they're a 35 by 10.5, not a 12.5 like everyone traditionally runs in Australia. So they're a much skinnier tyre.
Yeah, right.
Well, obviously, yeah, 2 inches.
They fit really good.
Right, the fitment is perfect. So that was one thing I don't know that we covered yesterday at Custom Wheelhouse, but these actually sit a fair way out compared to the stock Raptor wheels. Looking at it from dead side on, like all of the tread is under the flare. You can maybe see like about that, like just the bulge of the sidewall, that's it.
Yeah.
We should never get hammered with these. So there'll be no more attention in the Ranger, no more attention in the Raptor, and we've got a sick American looking truck.
Yeah, it does look like it's straight off the dunes. Hey?
Right?
Yeah,
I was thinking maybe we should come up with some new number plates. Like June Raptor or I don't know,
Yeah.
Baja, for Baja and or I don't know.
We need a whip aerial now.
We do need a whip
Yeah.
aerial, I reckon.
All right, sorry, all right, I was wrong. It looks very good.
Right?
Yeah, and you know what? They look so flat in the tray, but they do sit quite a, yeah, really, they're spot on.
Man, the fitment's amazing. I can't wait to put my inner guards back in and just be finished.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, I've got you.
Yeah.
I've got something that I need your help with. Close your eyes.
Closing.
This is a really
Can I
expensive pile, hey. I picked these up. And I need you to fit them. Put your hands. Oh, you can let go now. You can open your eyes, please.
What are these?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are really cheap, aren't they? Good thing I
Yeah,
nearly
yeah.
just dropped them. What
You
do you want
can
me to
have
do
that
with
sorted
this?
by the end of the day, that'd be sweet. Thanks, mate.
Stay tuned for the next episode to see what we end up doing with these lights.
Hey, Fabi, what do you got?
Remember when we were at Custom Wheelhouse and Chris told me to come back and check the torque settings on my beadlocks straight away?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely did that.
Why you always lying?
So I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
So, as per Chris's recommendation, which I think was also the recommendation of the instructions from Ford, after we had driven on it, got them hot and cold, we had to go through and recheck the torque settings. So we've got our snap-on torque wrench set at 65 foot-pound, and we're just working our way through and we're checking the torque of the bolts, and kind of glad we are because They're going up a fair way. Now, because this is going to be the final time I touch these wheels, I am actually following Ford's procedure and doing them up in their sort of, what would you call it, designated pattern. Yep. That one went a long way, hey? So yeah, I'm following their sequence to do them up, I'm following the recommended foot pounds to do them up, and the way I'm keeping track of where I'm up to is with a little bit of chalk on the things. That'll wash off next time we get a bit of rain. My fancy new bead locks should hopefully never fall off. Drop a comment below, let us know what you think of this episode. Obviously, we left a little teaser and we've got some stuff coming with the KC lights. You can think of any other American style mods we can do to this thing to make it more look like something you'd see cruising through the dunes. Drop a comment, let us know. More importantly, if you've got any other suggestions for mods you want to see. We've got something sneaky that we're working on in the back of the car as well. We're not going to give that away just yet. We're working with a... No, I'm just going to keep it sealed. So let us know what you think. See you next time.